day, Scorpio. This is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. If you have Scorpio anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message in this reading for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, during this reading, we do try to provide as much helpful information as possible to you at this time in your life. Do watch for the pop-ups and do read the description box. In the pop-ups, I post additional information that I feel may be helpful for you at this time in your life. And in the description box, I do post links to additional information that is directly related to this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Scorpio. It is, again, a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Sometimes things might not resonate for you initially right away, but do know in the future, if there's a message in this reading for you, it will come to mind. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Scorpio. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. It really does help grow the channel, and it is really deeply and greatly appreciated. This month, the first quarter moon moves through the constellation of Sagittarius. As that moon moves through Sagittarius, our need will shift from having a goal and mission and searching for meaning in life. Even if you are facing troubles, you will have a more optimistic outlook, a more optimistic view of life. And that is just Spirit encouraging you to find and stay on your soul's path, your life's purpose. And the foundation, the basis of this reading is the Queen of Pentacles. And isn't that wonderful? The Queen of Pentacles, when I think of the Queen of Pentacles, we always think of, look how she is enjoying and appreciating not only the pentacle, but her environment. It's about finding peace, finding tranquility, and finding peace and finding tranquility. Let's see how that card plays into the rest of your reading, Scorpio. And we start off with this beautiful Queen of Wands in your public life, in your career life, in your professional life. Look at you do have you have all of the queens here. Isn't that? You have all of the queens here in your reading. Let's see how we can get that to play into the message here for you today, Scorpio. It's about finding peace, finding tranquility. Or you're experiencing a time of peace and tranquility. You're looking back. Here we have two cards here. We have the Two of Wands, and then we also have the Five of Cups. But look what this person is doing. This person is looking back, looking towards the Queen of Pentacles. And I think that you are facing you may be tempted at this time to rest on your morals, or rest on what it is that you have already accomplished, or rest on what it is that you are already doing. But this is a perfect time to get ahead. So instead of resting, instead of taking a break, instead of just coasting, so to speak, now may be the time to keep going and enjoy the challenge that enjoy the challenges that are ahead of you. So quite possibly you have faced the challenges, and you have come to a point in your career, you have come into a point in your professional life where you can look back and you can enjoy that. But by looking back and resting on that and not moving forward, you're missing the Two of Cups, that you're missing something that is still on the table here for you. Something still here for you to accomplish. Something still here for you to achieve. And Spirit is just asking or encouraging you to keep moving forward. Keep a positive output. And if you take a break or slow down at this time, I do think that that is fine. But in doing so, you'll miss an opportunity. You'll miss what is really meant for you, what is coming in for you. In order to receive what is coming in for you, what is meant for you, you'll need to keep pushing forward, keep pushing ahead, don't rest. Don't rest. You may be tempted to take a break at this time. Do not take that break at this time. Keep moving forward. There's a reward in that pushing forward. And in your home life, in your private life, here we see you contemplating and enjoying what it is, contemplating, thinking, planning on how to best enjoy your home life. And there's a sudden change that is bringing about. Is that what there appears to be? An imbalance between what you want and what you can do. And this quite possibly is causing you frustration and tension, internal frustration, internal tension. I don't think this uneasiness is caused by another person. It's an internal struggle, an internal frustration. And I think that you're being asked at this time to be flexible and to be open-minded. When we become so rigid in what we want, and kind of when something is written in stone, it's written in stone. But when we take on that mindset and we become rigid, it's hard for the universe to bring in what it is that we would like, what it is that we desire. So you're desiring something, you're desiring to achieve something, and there's an imbalance between what you would like and what is possible at this time. And I do believe that all things are possible with Spirit, all things are possible with God. But in part, those possibilities lie in the ability to let go and let God, to trust in Spirit, to trust in the grand design plan. And I do believe that's why we're seeing that Queen of Pentacles here. And isn't it odd, right under the Queen of Pentacles, we see the Two of Pentacles. And that Two of Pentacles is finding balance. And so I do think that you are going to find the peace that you are looking for by finding balance between what you would like to achieve or what you would like to see happen at this time and what is possible at this time. What is possible at this time? And so I think quite possibly at this time you're facing limitations. You're facing limitations. And there's nothing that you can do about limitations except accept them and trust that Spirit, that God has a grand design in mind. It's almost like if you love something, let it go. And if it is meant for you, it will return. If it's not meant for you, something better will come in. Are you having a hard time accepting that something better is going to come in? The more we try to hold on to something that is not for us, the more chaotic, the more frustration, and the more stress that we feel in our lives. And I do like in your final thoughts, in the final messages here, we do have the Queen of Swords. And if we look closer at this Queen of Swords, we can see that she has cut her own ties. She has cut the ties that are binding her, and she has set herself free. And it's only after we cut ties, and it could be cutting ties with preconceived conceptions on the way that we think that life should be, and accepting life for what it is. And when we accept life for what it is, here we have the Queen of Cups. And if we look at the Queen of Cups, we see that she has and is enjoying all the abundance that life has brought to her, that it has brought a certain amount of peace and a certain amount of tranquility into her lives. So instead of speaking from fear, speak from faith. Speak from faith. And then we have this beautiful Empress card. You have the opportunity here at this time, Scorpio, to really let go and step into your inner wisdom. And letting go will bring you to a place of beautiful and wonderful abundance, of inner peace and tranquility. And that is going to involve you leaving behind what is no longer serving you. And I really do believe at this time, what is no longer serving you are old thoughts and old beliefs about what you thought your life should be, or how you think your life should be at this time. How you think you are feeling that your life should be at this time. And Spirit is asking you to let go of that. And by accepting the situation now, accepting who you are at this present moment, who you are at this present time, cutting the ties of the way, letting go of what you think it should be. Letting go of what you think it should be and accepting what is will bring you in the joy and the abundance that you are looking for. Alexa, pause timer. Alexa, timer off. And I think that bell ring just specifically at that time for you, Scorpio, as Spirit chiming in and saying, yes, you are a beautiful and wonderful soul, ready to cut the ties with what is no longer serving you. You are exactly where you were meant to be at this time. Relax and accept the present for what it is. Let go of those old thought patterns that are no longer serving you. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. You have a blessed week.